Hello everybody, welcome back to Chris's Automotive Restoration Shop. I wanted to give you a quick update on this 86 RS Turbo we're doing. This is a nut and bolt restoration. It's had extensive work actually so far. The inner wings have been rebuilt, parts of the firewall have been rebuilt, both the turrets have been rebuilt. This is a used bonnet which is in reasonable condition. We're partway repairing that. This still needs sanding in the middle. We've had this blasted and etch primed, but our blaster, what we ask them to do is just blast the very edges, and we never get them to blast a large open area of like a door skin or a roof skin or a bonnet. Instead, what we'll do is when it comes back, the last piece, that's not blasted, as you can see here, we will DA that by hand at slow speed so as not to warp the panel. So that's a brand new front panel, all spotted up correctly the way it should be. New cross member as well inside there, you can just see it, a new cross member. We started to body the car. This door still has corrosion in the bottom, so that door's got to be repaired yet. We've just kept all the doors on for lining everything up and bodying the car. That's part way through being filled, obviously not finished yet. This is a repair panel that you might have seen on the last one. That's been bonded and spotted in. Repair panel down here, repair panel down there. New sills, inner sills and outer sills. Complete brand new floor. So everything you see is all good, perfect sort of sheet metal. That's a used boot floor from another car. Brand new back panel. The tailgate's already been done. If you're, owners of these cars will know that they rust really badly along here. So everything you see along there has been remade. That's all new sheet metal. So we've done that. We've also done the underside where they rust as well. That lip's been cut off and reinstated. You probably see, and it looks. Let me just see if I can get a better view of it for you. Oh, looks the way it should look. That's all been finished, filled and primed. So that's all ready, all lined up. We've put the riv nuts in there, ready to accept the spoiler. So yeah, that's good to go. This side shows you what the other side did look like. These are the repair panels, which some of you would have seen on the last post. So it's all brand new sheet metal. This door's been, again, partly done, part way through bodying. New sills there, as you see. And another new wing. You see all the marker lines on it and all the pen marks and all the things that we need to note and get right. Because we're, quite particular about getting the car straight. Just remove that block of wood. You can see it with the hood down. See, it's coming along. It's really turned the corner as this car. It's had so much work. It has had a lot of work to put it right. But as a lot of you Ford guys know, unfortunately, even though they're cool-looking cars and they've got a massive following, the Fords of the 70s and 80s did suffer a lot with rust. But this one, apparently, now it should have expelled all those rusty demons. Hopefully, anyway. So that's where we are with that. So yeah, door repair, a little bit more panel work doing. We've shrunk and stretched some places. Here, for instance, this had a lot of tension in the metal. When you pressed it, it bounced like a biscuit tin lid. So this has been shrunk back using the shrinking machine and the carbon rod. You heat the area up, then you cool it quickly, and the metal shrinks back to smaller than it was originally. So it's solid now. You don't get any of that bouncing. It's all solid, so that's good. Because obviously that's the best way. You get your metal work, as clean as you can and as right as you can. And obviously, the less body filler has to go in it, which is good for everybody. It's good for the customer. You've not got as much work in it. You've not got as much filler in it. And it's a nicer restoration. So this car is going to be diamond white when it's eventually done. It's got all the full body kit. We're further along than you would probably think looking at it, because The engine's already been rebuilt. The gearbox has already been rebuilt. The customer's been good enough to supply us with just heaps and heaps and heaps of brand new parts, stuff that you would never think that you could get. The interior's in pretty good shape, apart from, well, I say the interior's in good shape. He's got a full set of Recaro seats. They're going to need a little bit of work, but like the dash, he's managed to get a dash which is absolutely pristine. A new sunroof, cassette and panel. So there's a lot of stuff. The body kit, that's already been repaired and primed. That's ready to paint. So we're kind of hitting it from both ends. So as this progresses over the next week or so, I'll keep you up to date with how everything's going. So hope that sort of gives you a little bit of an insight. Any RS guys out there, if you fancy doing the same with yours, feel free to give us a call to discuss anything that you might need doing, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for joining us. See you again soon.